Hi everyone, my name is Lydia. Today I'm going to be sharing my assignment about cystic fibrosis and how I'm going to be helping a family answer their 8-year-old child's questions about how their youngest 2-year-old son has been diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. So I'm going to share my screen. So these are my answers to the questions for their 8-year-old child. So about the assignment, so I've been asked to work with an 8-year-old child whose 2-year-old little brother has been diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. So I met with their parents to get a better understanding where their family is coping with the new diagnosis. So the parents shared to me that their 8-year-old child has been asking a lot of questions about their younger brother, but they're not sure how to answer those questions and would like me to talk to their child. So they brought in a list of questions that their child's been asking. And so the parents want to know that they understand the importance of being honest with their 8-year-old child and how their new diagnosis will affect the family. So I did my best to answer the 8-year-old child's questions. So the child asked, "What is cystic fibrosis?" So my answer is cystic fibrosis is a sickness where your body has a hard time making healthy mucus or where extra yucky fluids get stuck in your lungs, making it hard to breathe. Mucus is like the yucky snot in your nose when you're getting sick or really stuffy. So when that mucus and other fluids get thick and sticky, it's like glue that just sit in your lungs and tummy, makes it really hard for you to breathe on your own. Healthy mucus is good, and it's thin and liquid, and it helps keep your body healthy and prevents you from getting sick. But when that mucus gets very thick and just sits in your lungs, it makes it hard to breathe. It's always like having a stuffy nose in your lungs all the time. It will not go away. So those germs get trapped in your lungs, making it a hard time to go away on their own. So those germs are always stuck in your tummy as well. You also have a very difficult time eating your food and also have a hard time getting those yummy vitamins and nutrients to make you grow healthy and strong. So your brother is having a really hard time being able to breathe on his own and needs some extra help, and also needs extra help when he's eating his food to make sure that he's growing bigger and stronger. So how did my brother catch cystic fibrosis? Well, your brother did not catch cystic fibrosis. It's not a cold, and your brother did not get it by touching somebody. It's not contagious. The word contagious means that a germ or sickness goes around very easily and you can catch it. Like you can catch a stuffy nose from someone who's had a stuffy nose. But with cystic fibrosis, we can't catch it from someone that has a cold because the illness is way down in our bodies. So we can't get it if someone sneezes on us or touches us with their dirty hands. Your brother was born with it. It was there when he was a baby, and he did not get sick till after he was born. And all of this, none of it is your fault because you did not cause this to happen. So when everyone is born, we have special instructions that are called genes. You get genes from both your mom and your dad. They help create your body. They help create your brother's body. And my parents also helped create my body with their genes. But cystic fibrosis comes from both of your parents. And many times your parents don't know if you have it or not. So to know, they have to go get it. They have to go get a test where they test your fluids in your mouth to see if you have it or not. Your brother was born with these special cystic fibrosis genes, which is why his body is not working properly like your body. It's working differently when he was born. Your parents did not give your brother this on purpose, and they cannot control their body's instructions of why your brother was given cystic fibrosis. Sometimes we can't control our bodies on what we can and cannot do, and we don't even know why sometimes these things happen. So, what do the doctors want him to know or want him to do? So, the doctors want to give your brother a special way to help his body get better the best way. So, the doctors wrote down some special tips to help your brother is getting healthy every day and to make sure your parents know that he's getting better. To ensure his body is getting better, he has to follow these steps very carefully. And the doctors, you and your parents can also help with this too to make sure he's getting better. To help you understand this, do you know when you make a mess and you know you need to go clean it up? Well, that's what your brother's medicine and exercises help him is to make sure his body is clean so he can be able to breathe better and also be able to eat better when he's on his own. His the medicine is like a big vacuum to help him get rid of the yucky germs that's being stuck in his lungs and to make sure that he's getting much better. And also to make sure his lungs are getting bigger to make sure he's be able to breathe better. So the big machine he's on helps is like a big vacuum to help suck out all the harmful germs to help his lungs get better so he can breathe a full set of air better on his own. So step one of your brother's treatment is called air clearance. This is where your brother is wearing a big mask on his mouth. He will breathe into the mask, and this mask is connected to the air machine. When your brother breathes into the machine, it helps get that yucky mucus unstuck from his lungs to help him breathe better, to help his lungs get bigger so more air comes up. The second step is called high frequency chest wall oscillation. So you know when your brother's wearing this big chest around its upper body, it inflates like a big balloon and starts to vibrate, which means it's shaking really, really fast. It makes a lot of noise to help the mucus from his lungs get loose and go up get out of his airway so he can cough it up. And when he coughs it up, it helps clear his lungs so he can be able to breathe much better. The third step is called chest physical therapy, CPT. This is when your brother's lungs gets bigger to open up and help air get in and out more easily. So your parents and your doctor will help your brother do this. So your brother will lie down on his tummy, his back, or his side. The doctor or your parents will help clap or push on his chest, his belly, or his side to help expand his lungs to open and allow more air to come up from the lungs. It also helps the mucus get loose out of his lungs. So it really helps help him breathe better to get all that mucus up that's being just stuck in his lungs. Your brother will also have to take medicine to help and make sure he's getting bigger and stronger because he has a hard time eating and keeping his food in his tummy. His medicine is like really good vitamins to make sure you take every morning to help you feel better. It helps his muscles get the food and extra nutrition that he needs to grow and help his bones and muscles get stronger. He also has to take different kinds of medicines to help him breathe. The medicines help the yucky mucus go from very, very thick, like chunky, yucky milk to very thin water. It's called mucus thinners. He uses what the medicine is called bronchodilators. So he has this device that has medicine in the top. So he puts it in his mouth, he pushes down, he sucks the air in, and when he breathes out, all that medicine makes the mucus go from very, very thick to thin. So he's like, he can breathe better. It also helps him relax his lungs and his muscles to help him breathe better. So when he's either going to be out playing with friends or with you for a long period of time, he will need to help take this medicine a few times a day to help the lungs get better. So when your brother also is going to get bigger, he needs to be very, very active, which means he needs to move and exercise to help his lungs get stronger and help his breathing get stronger. But even though he won't be able to move around at the same speed as you because your lungs are more healthier than he can still do a lot of fun things, but it may be at a little bit of a slower pace. So he may need to take a lot of breaks and pauses in time when he's either playing, running around, or being active with you and his friends. When will my brother get better? Unfortunately, no, he will not get better. There's no cure for cystic fibrosis, which means we can't take it away from him, or we don't know why or how to take it away from him or where it came from. He will have this sickness for the rest of his life. He will not get better because this illness is all over his body. It will stay with him forever. He will always need help to breathe because his lungs can't do them by himself. Like you and I can do breathe by on our own. His lungs just need some extra help making sure that he's breathing okay, eating okay, and getting enough muscle strength to make him stronger and help him grow. The medicine is there to help him breathe better and make sure he's not hurting or in pain when he breathes. And those exercises to help his body and lungs to get to allow him to grow and get stronger to help him breathe better. So he has to do this exercises all the time, like a couple times a day, even a few times a day. So he will have good days and bad days, and that's normal and that's okay with this type of sickness that he has. And the medicine is there to help him breathe better, make sure he's not hurting or in pain when he does breathe. So some days his lungs will hurt and need extra medicine to help him breathe. Other days he'll be okay. It won't need help much at all with help when it comes to breathing on its own for a little bit. Even though your brother's sickness won't go away, but we don't know why, there are so many different doctors out there finding the best medicines to help treat your brother and others like him who have cystic fibrosis be able to live longer and help their bodies and lungs feel much better. Yes, you can still play with them. You will always be able to play with them, but you have to be careful sometimes when you're with him, especially if you're playing a game that involves running, chasing, or requires a lot of heavy breathing. There will be times that your brother will need to take a lot of breaks, when he may need to stop and use his inhaler to help him with extra breaths, or to take a minute to sit down, relax, and catch his breath. But playing with him and being outside and active will help his lungs grow stronger. This will help you build a stronger bond with him and know more about his sickness. There will be daily changes in your family's routine because of your brother will need extra help in time with his lung and sickness. But his medicine and extra help in his therapy will make his lungs and body stronger and to make sure you and he can continue to play together and keep him healthy. You can help him become stronger and do the exercises with him, or you can also watch your parents help do it, and you will be able to learn more about why and how important your brother's breathing exercises are and why he needs to do them. So every morning, your brother will need to do some breathing exercises to help the mucus loosen from his lungs. You can watch and even help with these exercises because you are helping your brother improve his breathing while you are learning about his sickness and why he needs to do the exercises every day. This will help make you grow closer together and you are helping him feel better. Also, if he gets scared, you can comfort and help him be more relaxed. You can ask him if he wants to play a fun game, read a book, watch a movie, to help take his mind off the exercises and if he is in pain and help him be more relaxed. Also, you can ensure to wash your hands more and be careful about the extra germs that might be around because those germs can make your brother much more sick if he's around a lot of germs. So if you're around friends or others at your house, always encourage them to wash their hands and you can even tell them, oh, these germs can make my brother more sick, so we need to be careful and wash our hands more. Is he gonna die? At this moment, I don't know the answer, but I can tell you the doctors are doing everything in their power to make sure that your brother is staying healthy and giving him the best medicine to help him so he will be in less pain and be able to breathe better. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys really enjoyed my assignment on the importance of cystic fibrosis.